Welcome to the South Asian International Film Festival in New York City. In its 9th year, the festival's producers have exceeded expectations with a whole new spectrum of cinema and film events. From award-winning films, celebrities, directors, musical performances, and a fabulous opening night gala awarding the best rising stars, SAIFF has grown and we've got lots to show you.
Who is it?
So here's the skinny on SAIFF. Shil and Amin, CEO and founder, created a festival to showcase South Asian films from around the globe. Now, apart from the typical Bollywood productions, the festival focuses on independent and upcoming directors who are thinking outside of the box. This strategy has paid off, as today SAIFF is a major player and a place to find new, provocative, and visionary South Asian filmmakers.
There's such a diverse point of view coming out of South Asian filmmakers from all over the world.
There's a unique South Asian voice that sort of speaks out through all these films. There's a sense of anonymity. At the same time, there's just people from everywhere. It's so much more open.
Ultimately, how you develop your film, the narrative, the flow, the sleekness, that is more important.
These are independent films, and it takes so much to do these kinds of things on your own.
You can definitely tell that the movies I've seen have been a labor of love.
To be part of a festival like this that brings together Asian filmmakers and actors and writers and celebrates them is essential.
It's not just about being Indian or South Asian or Pakistani or whatever. That's not the primary agenda. The primary agenda is that it's about good cinema.
I hope the festival grows over the years, because if it does, then it'll also mean access to these films to a new audience.
I think it's going to kind of blow people's minds away at what it means to see a South Asian movie.
This year, SAIFF appointed Jenny He as program director. Jenny has curated film programs for the Museum of Modern Art in New York City and brings a different perspective to SAIFF's selection with a bold choice in Ashim Ahluwalia's Miss Lovely.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage Ashim Ahluwalia.
I've been programming films for the last decade, and I'm very excited to be working with SAIFF this year. I have to say that the landscape of contemporary South Asian cinema is so rich, and it really just made my job so easy.
Well, thank you so much for having this film as the opening night film at SAIFF. It's a really brave choice, I would say. It's a crazy film, so get ready.
We opened with Ashim Ahluwalia's Miss Lovely, which is a very unconventional film. However, it's very demonstrative of what's happening in South Asian cinema as a whole right now. A lot of filmmakers are taking chances, they're being bold, they're being innovative, and they're completely looking outside the box.
I'm incredibly impressed by the programming so far because it's all very new. It's very new as a second-generation South Asian American. I'm so excited to see what's coming out of India. And the opening night film was an amazing example of the kind of material that is being produced now, and I'm just really excited about this festival.
I was trying to find another space for myself to explore my own connection to Indian film, and I chanced upon some of the posters of these sort of sex horror films that I saw, which I used to see as a schoolboy, because it was the only way you could get to see any action when you were growing up in India in the 80s. So I spent a year and a half trying to make this documentary where I pretty much got to know the whole of the C-grade industry, many of whom are running from the law because of the nudity. The nudity is obviously not allowed. So it's a kind of semi-pornographic, illegal industry that exists just under the main surface of Bollywood.
2 घंटे में 2000 झटके, सेक्स की भूखी लड़कियां अपने बदन की आग बुझाने के लिए बेताब हैं।
So what they would do in the cinemas, they would shoot a normal horror film, and then the producers would shoot 2 extra reels or 3 extra reels of sex alongside that, which they would withhold. The rest of the film would go to the censors, get censored, and then go into the cinema halls. And then the bits would go on bicycle at night directly to the projection booth and get respliced back into the film. So that's how people would get to see sex. So it was essentially illegal. It is an illegal activity. And so this idea of filmmakers as criminals kind of really resonated with me somehow.
criminal. तुम सब criminal.
अभी दोस्त नहीं मिल पाएगा.
ठीक है मेरे भाई, ठीक है.
बढ़िया ना.
भाई वो जो मैंने बोला था ना.
When the time came to shoot my documentary, essentially everyone said, like, what are you talking about? There's no way I'm going to be on camera. Like, you know, are you crazy? Like, the stuff that I told you last night, there's no way I'm going to actually say that. And then I just didn't really know what to do with it. So I thought, okay, it'd be interesting if I just reworked it into a kind of fiction scenario, like a sort of narrative feature film. Although they didn't want to be in my film and talk on camera, tell me stories on camera, they were willing to act. So I said, how about you just play a casting guy? And they said, okay, then I'm fine, then I'll do it.
बताना मेरे को. मैं बोलता हूँ तेरे को, वो तेरे लायक नहीं है. उसको भूल जा. कहना चाहते. बताना. लोगों को बताना पड़ेगा कुछ नहीं सकता.
The festival took risks presenting movies with adult themes. Miss Lovely was one, and the comedy Bullock Bullock, which also premiered at SAIFF, is another.
प्रश्न विचारणं हा मुलांचा स्वभाव आहे हो. बाबा मी एक प्रश्न विचारू.
गोमूत्र प्यायला तर काय होतं?
काय क्षणी अशी फणकन कान पडत होतं.
खाल्लं ना शेण? शेण काय खायची गोष्ट आहे?
The movie is set in a small Mumbai community and follows adolescent boys and girls in a journey discovering sex and its taboos. A fun-filled drama that will help parents realize the importance of communicating about sex with their children. Director Ravi Jadhav explains how humor helped bring forward this complicated subject that every adolescent has to face in their lives.
The way I designed the screenplay is taking them into consideration. That's why I did humor as a tool in this particular movie. Because in India, if you see from the Ram Leela to Dashavatara, basically humor it works when you're giving any message. And suppose I did a very serious movie, then they react very negative about it. And I personally want this movie to reach out lots of schools and lots of villages. That's why I use humor as a main tool in the screenplay.
हात पण नाहीये शेण खाणं. शेण खाणं म्हणजे काय हे शोधायचं.
शेण खाणे म्हणजे नक्की काय रे विषय?
डिचाई हे डिचाईचा बेंजो ना सगळ्यांच्या मनात वाजत असतं. जो मनातल्या मनात त्याच्यावर नाचतो ना तो सभ्य, आणि ज्याचा बाहेर ऐकू येतो ना तो असभ्य.
आमची मुलं आमच्यापेक्षाही हुशार आहेत.
तुमची मुलं तुमच्याही पेक्षा हुशार आहेत हीच भीती आहे विद्यार्थी.
यार ते पण आम्हाला सगळ्यांना ऐकायचं आहे ते काय पाहिजे बाळांनो?
एक VCR आणि एक स्पेशल वाली कॅसेट.
रात राणीची शैतानी.
This year, SAIFF started a new initiative known as the Rising Star Awards, a gala night recognizing up-and-coming South Asian talent from around the world. Winners were chosen by judges Janina Gavankar of True Blood, Sid Khosla of Gold Spot, Maulik Pancholi of 30 Rock, and film critics Rajiv Masand and Arthur Pais. The evening was full of glamour and attended by major names in the industry.
Best Director, Cinematography, Best Lead Actor, Composer, Best Supporting Actor.
The nominees for Best Cinematography, Best Composer,
Best Lead Actress,
The Best Director, Best Feature Film,
Best Original Screenplay,
and the winner.
And the Best Lead Actor and the Rising Star winner.
The award goes to
the winner for Best Cinematography is.
And the winner is
Held at Gustavino's under the historic 59th Street Bridge, the event was hosted by actress Sunny Leone of Jism 2 and Super Troopers director Jay Chandrasekhar. The night was filled with glamour and accolades for those voted best in their category, possibly making them game changers in South Asian cinema.
Welcome to our first annual South Asian Rising Star Film Awards. Good evening. We are taking another massive stride to not only just identify and develop talent, but also to recognize their achievements and contributions to the art and craft of cinema.
Bringing to the public consciousness what South Asian cinema is doing is a fantastic thing altogether. But on top of that, to sort of award people, and to sort of say that these people have distinguished themselves. Very exciting.
It's really nice to see Indian actors on a global stage and making it big.
There's so much talent here, and I think it's a fantastic venue to showcase them.
I think as viewers, we don't always realize how much hard work goes into making some of these movies, and being able to create an event like this where everybody can come together and have all of us recognize each and every single person is going to be a good night.
We at HBO are honored to be part of this wonderful and incredible journey. Our hope is that the filmmakers and storytellers from this community capture new audiences and take their place among the stars.
Hello, thanks for coming tonight. Thank you very much. I've directed a lot of films that could be classified as being in the stoner genre. And as I understand it, Sonny, you've made your name in another genre. Now, I don't want you to feel nervous. I promise I haven't actually watched your movies before.
You're lying.
Before today.
Thanks for making me feel so welcome. Many of us are breaking boundaries from Hollywood to Bollywood. And I'm blessed to have realized that personally. And so have the 45 nominated South Asian Rising Stars tonight.
I heard that you have 4 nominations tonight. How does that feel?
It's beautiful. I mean, it's really important that for us to be recognized by our own community.
Yeah, the film's Love Wrinkle Free. I was nominated in the Best Actor in a Leading Role category, and very exciting. It's my first lead role in a film.
It's very essential that you have these Rising Star Awards that recognizes films that are not mainstream but are of certain quality and do deserve something of this sort.
We thought it was very important for us to profile some of the rising talent in the space to help them achieve greater success and greater profiles for themselves, and also to introduce them to not only the South Asian community in a bigger way, but also the general market in a bigger way.
The next presenter is also a good friend of mine from Royal Pains. She played Reshma's sister on the show. She's also the star of Delhi Belly and a good friend of mine, Purna Jagannathan.
Hi, table number 9. Tonight's nominees for the Best Lead Actor includes a man who exudes talent, even while supporting a pair of Ray-Ban shades, a boy who flies a kite like he was born to, and a man who gives a whole new meaning to alternate career choices. The Rising Star nominees for Best Lead Actor are
Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Gangs of Wasseypur Part 2, Mohammed Sama, Gaddu, Ayushmann Khurrana, Vicky Donor, Ash Chandler, Love Wrinkle Free, Vinay Vermani, Breakaway.
And the Best Lead Actor goes to Nawaz Siddiqui. No surprise. A very humble man, and he's not here today, but there is a video.
Hi, this is Nawazuddin Siddiqui. I'm extremely sorry I'm not able to come because I'm middle of the shoot and fractured at the same time. But extremely thrilled I got this award. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Siddharth Khosla.
I'm here to present the award for Best Lead Actress. And here are the nominees.
Tanishta Chatterjee, Take Indian Circus. Humaima Malik, Bull. Parniti Chopra, Ishaqzadeh. Rasika Dugal, Karod. Preeti Desai, Shore in the City.
And the winner of Best Lead Actress is Humaima Malik in Bold.
I would like to thank the South Asian International Film Festival whole team for giving me this opportunity to stand here, represent my people, my country, Pakistan. I would like to thank Mr. Shoaib Mansoor, because without him, I could have never been this way. I owe him big time. Thank you so very much.
And it's really a great pleasure to be here and also present the award for Best Director. The Rising Star nominees for Best Director are
Ravinder Singh, Arms of a Blind Horse. Sujoy Ghosh, Kahani. Shujit Sarkar, Vicky Donor. Prashant Bhargava, Patang. Karan Kaur, Karod.
And the Best Director award goes to someone I only know on Facebook, but happy to meet in person, Prashant Bhargava for Patang.
This film has been 7 years in the making. We shot it in Ahmedabad. It's a true anthem of Ahmedabad. And I'm really, really proud for all the people that took part in this film. There are two very, very special people that I want to thank. First is my dad, who was the executive producer of the film and also an actor, Vijay Bhargav. He couldn't join us tonight. But also my producer, and he stuck with me for 7-8 years. There's a line in my film, and this means everything to me. We don't hold on to our past with sadness. We hold on to our happiness, our little happiness. So thank you to the jury and SAIFF for this little happiness and this big happiness. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Please welcome to the stage a very handsome Rajiv Masand.
The nominees for Best Feature Film are
Kahani, Vicky Donor. Patang, Gatu, Karod.
Best Feature Film, a film that started its journey in Berlin last year, Patang.
So for all of you who haven't seen the film, you must see it. And we're really trying to get the film out in India. So let's make that happen. And thank you so much for SAIFF and for all the jury members. Thank you so much.
In total, 14 awards were given, and winners can be found on the festival's website. A Lifetime Achievement Award was also given to one of India's most prominent faces, Kabir Bedi. The night ended with music maestro Karsh Kale introducing filmmaker and MC Mandeep Sethi.
The Star Foundation Award is awarded to industry superstars that have contributed to the vision, growth, and development of South Asian cinema. We are proud to present the 2012 Star Foundation Award to the one and only Kabir Bedi.
I'm receiving this beautiful award. I must have done something right. So I thank HBO, I thank the South Asian International Film Festival for this award. Let me also say, in my heart, I hope you keep rising and ever rising, and I hope this festival goes from strength to strength in the years to come. God bless you all, and thank you.
Coming to the stage is an amazing artist, an incredible filmmaker, a genius wordsmith, an incredible MC. So without further ado, my good friend, the genius, Mr. Mandeep Sethi.
New York City, make some noise for my man Karsh Kale in the building right about now. Yeah.
false flag in the back of time. There's an addict, climb to the top and find the erratic mind is creative, fine, but action leads to great design. Information overloading and my patience is controlling my emotional response to how we focus. Seconds to the minutes to the months to the date, we realize it's a front. Blunt with the talk, keep it straight to the face. 2012, we changing ways. Light for the ones that are losing breath. Spirit for the people that are cheating death. Water for the ones whose thirst ain't quenched. Let's mobilize to represent. Light for the ones that are losing breath. Spirit for the people that are cheating death. Water for the ones whose thirst ain't quenched. Let's mobilize to represent. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta speak up on behalf of those who might not be in a position to speak up.
The gala night was impressive and the festival flawless. Well, almost. Like most New Yorkers, SAIFF was also affected by the tragedy of Hurricane Sandy. The storm hit the city on the 5th night of screenings, and although some of the movies had to be rescheduled, spirits remained high and the festival closed on a high note. The closing night film was the award-winning Valley of Saints, and the band that scored the film also performed at the after party. Here they are, Zero Bridge.
Won't you please let me go? 'Cause what's lying inside hurting me so. Well, I'm not the kind that likes to tell you just what you want me to. You're not the kind that needs to tell me.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a fantastic time watching and learning about the South Asian International Film Festival. Hope to see you guys next year at SAIFF. Until then, I'm your host, Monica.
A few days ago, I understood every word